Hi, everybody. Welcome to IEEE's second general meeting for Spring 2021. Whether you're joining us live or if you're watching the recording of this session, I hope you're doing well. If you're watching this live, please scan the QR code on the screen to sign in. It's just to help us keep track of attendance. And if you miss it, we'll have the QR code back at the end of this meeting. In the meantime, as you're signing in, my name is Dylan Hugh, and I'm president of IEEE UTD. For those of you who are newer to UTD, or if you haven't heard of us, IEEE stands for the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. What we try to do is offer you, the students in ECS, the best resources that we possibly can. And that takes a lot of different forms. Tutoring, technical workshops, certifications, company events, whatever we can do to try and make your life a little bit easier and a little more interesting as an engineering student. And for those of you who want some more experience or maybe aren't in engineering at all, we want to offer you a way to grow in your leadership skills by joining our different committees, who you'll be hearing a lot from in the next few minutes. And you don't have to be majoring in electrical or computer engineering to join. Once this meeting is over, we will be going into our Discord server for about 20 to 30 minutes to answer any questions that you have about our organization or about signing up for classes in the fall. There are a lot of IEEE officers here, current and former, who are juniors and seniors who have their fair share of experience with classes and professors. And we know that it can be a little bit challenging to sign up for classes, especially if you're newer to UTD. And also, since we're going back to in-person in the fall, there's definitely a lot going on. So I encourage you to stick around for that if you want to talk to other students or us about registration. Now, with all this being said, let's get started. You'll first be hearing from one of our newest events, IEEE's Hackathon, that will be happening this year.
All right. Hello, guys. My name is Neil Rathod, and I am the co-director for Comet Hack. And this is really exciting. So let me first explain what Comet Hack exactly is. So it's going to be a hardware hackathon, which is pretty much a 36-hour event where you get to join up with your friends, 1 to 3 on a single team, and you have that 36 hours to make whatever you want, whatever project you guys can come up with in that 36 hours, make it, and then present it to judges in order to receive swag and cool prizes. And one really interesting thing that we're doing for this hackathon specific that makes us pretty unique is we are offering reimbursement. So what this means is that you guys can, if you submit a project, apply for reimbursement, and then you'll be able to keep your hardware pretty much for free. And then you're able to do whatever you want with it afterwards, after the hackathon. But this is a really, really exciting event that you guys don't want to miss. As you guys can see there, the QR code. Registration is open right now. Go ahead and scan the QR code. It'll take you to the website to register. And obviously follow us on social media so you don't miss any announcements whatsoever. We have Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn that you guys can see at the bottom of the flyer there. And obviously there's the QR code for our Discord. Come hang out with us. We want to learn as much as we possibly can about you guys and then help you in any way we can. So that's Comet Hack. You guys don't want to miss it.
Hello. So if you don't know me, my name is Jenna, and I'm a co-director of public relations along with Omar. So Omar and I run the events committee, and we manage all the social media for IEEE UTD and basically plan and market the events, whether it's working with another organization on campus or companies such as TI and Murata Electronics. For those of you who don't know, Murata is our new sponsor for the semester, and we've already had 2 events with them as a part of our March with Murata series, which Omar will tell you a little bit more about that later. But right now, I just want to point out that despite the pandemic and everything else going on, we've had quite a few events this semester, and we are looking for more people to join the events committee. So if you're interested, please scan the QR code and fill out a simple form. Joining is like an easy way to get involved and meet not only other engineering students, but also those who work in the industry. And it's also something interesting that you can include on your resume and talk about in an interview for a job. So yeah, other than that, Omar can tell you a little bit more about our last event with Murata that's coming up.
Okay, hi everyone. So we do have our third and final event for Murata coming up. This final event's going to be mainly focused around sensors, which is kind of like a cool topic. But yeah, it's coming up. They've been on like a weekly basis, so it's coming up again this Monday, April the 5th at 6 p.m. So same time. It's kind of as the other ones, and same date. But yeah, so coming up this last Monday. And I really hope you all can make it because it is going to be the final event of our like 3 event series from RADA. And you didn't have to come to the past events to come to this one. It's not like a, there's no like prerequisite like information or anything. Like they're each 3 separate topics with 3 different speakers each time. But yeah, I really hope you all can make it to our third and final RADA event. So, yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm Victor Lopez. I'm your technical director now. And with tech, what we do is we hold workshops. Each one is different. And all of them can actually help put something on your resume and help you land an internship. And these are the following workshops we have. So on April 2nd, we have a Tinkercad workshop, which I'm going to be running. It's going to be a Simon Says game using an Arduino, breadboard, and other components. And then a couple of days later on Sunday, it's going to be a PCB workshop. And on April 6th and 13th, we're going to have an AWS workshop, which helps you get your certification on AWS, which is a certification that is actually really sought out for in the industry. And on April 9th, there's going to be a ham radio workshop, which is also another workshop that helps you get a license for a ham radio. And on the 19th, we're going to have a crossover event with CEEE on an HTML workshop.
Also, hi guys, I'm the VP of IEEE. My name is Sarvan Narayanan. First off, thank you guys for coming to our workshops. We really appreciate the amount of people that are participating in these live streams. For those of you who don't know what Tech Committee is about, we basically create workshops that help refine engineering skills and allow y'all to use them in the workforce. Benefit of these is you can come into these Tech Committee meetings and plan out workshops that you want to do that you think that you need for specific jobs. So we have PCB workshops that work with printed circuit boards that are helpful in the circuit design industry, and AWS, like Victor said. A lot of these positions are beneficial for leadership positions as well. We have Nuha, who is our new secretary. We have Shreya, who is our new treasurer. Victor and Neil are our tech directors, and all these people have come from Tech Committee. This is also a huge resume booster. So please look out for us in the Discord, send questions if you need it, and we'll be there to help. Thank you guys.
Hello, so my name is Hanska Patel and I'm one of the co-directors for Tutoring. So just a little bit about what we do. Obviously, since of the pandemic, we have been conducting tutoring virtually via Discord. And some of the classes we offer is 1202, DS, so digital systems, digital circuits, ENA, and signals and systems. So essentially how it works is you can go on the Discord for IEEE, and in one of the sections, there's a tutoring section, and you can just message, say like, oh, I need help with so-and-so subject. And there should be a tutor available in one of the meeting rooms, or they'll ask you to go to one of the tutoring rooms and you can pretty much just get help, ask whatever questions you need. And if you ever do find yourself like concerned about where, if there's going to be a tutor available, I mean, you can find us on the IEEE tutoring website and you can find the calendar on there. So just something to know. If you haven't already taken advantage of the tutoring, please do. It's a great benefit because these tutors are great people and they have a lot of experience with these classes. So, yep, just a little bit about tutoring.
And if you guys aren't a part of the IEEE Discord, there will be a link. There will be a QR code at the very end, and I think they can pop a link into the chat that will give you the link to our Discord page. It will also be on our website, so there are multiple ways to get to our Discord, and that will just have, you know, all tutoring and IEEE stuff on it.
Hi everyone. My name is Sarah Tao. My pronouns are she and her, and I'm a sophomore in electrical engineering, and I am the WE UTD officer. So what we do in WE is we work to increase the representation of women and underrepresented people in IEEE. So we're made up of an officer, which is me, and 3 students that make up our board. If you follow us on Instagram, if you follow IEEE, you'll see a post that we made today featuring all of our board members, so you can get to know us a little bit there. So things that we have coming up, we have WE Wednesdays. They're bi-weekly. The next one is on the 7th. And WE Wednesdays is basically just a chill, low-key group study session. So you can come and join us there to chat or to study, whatever you want. There's several rooms. So if you want some company, you know, we're all studying all the time. It's nice to do it together. We have a life planning panel. So that's going to be made up of 5 women engineers in the industry. 2 of them will be electrical engineers. One of them is a vice president at TI. So it's going to be an exciting event. TI is actually going to be doing a giveaway. They're going to give away 3 I'm not sure what it's going to be now, but I think they said Bluetooth speakers. So yeah, come join us. That's going to be a great event. And Comet Hack teams. So as mentioned earlier, we have Comet Hack, and teams can be from 1 to 3 people. So if you are interested in having a team and you need help connecting with others, sign up for our newsletter and we can help you with that. If you want to connect with other WE people to participate in Comet Hack, then just sign up for our newsletter. The QR code is here on the left.
Hi everyone, I'm Arfa Gowani. I'm one of the head of the Forge this semester. So I wanted to give you all a little bit of information about what the Forge is. So Forge focuses on the real world problems faced by UT Dallas community. And we also focus on developing the next generations of creative and technical leaders. So what that means is that being part of the Forge, you will work on meaningful projects with a team and a mentor for 10 weeks. And once you have completed that project, you will also get a chance to showcase what you have worked on. So if you are looking to build your resume, this is a perfect opportunity for you. Some of the projects that students have worked on in the past are students have built a digital interactive event board for UTD Makerspace. They have also worked on hardware vending machine. And then this semester, we have a team rebuilding the current IEEE website and also a team working on bike and cabinet lock. We will reopen our applications again in the fall, so make sure to keep an eye out on our website, also on Discord, and also for our general meeting for next fall. And if you do have any ideas for projects or if you have any questions, feel free to email us at forge@ieeeutd.org.
Okay. Hi, I am Julie Smith. I am the other vice president for IEEE. And so, you know, essentially, you know, classes are coming up. I think registration, class registrations are coming up. I think it starts next week, depending on whenever you do it. You might be doing it this next week or the week after, but I'm just going to go through some general information. So if you don't know what classes start taking, I recommend going to if you go to Google, type in UTD ECS advising, it'll bring you to this page. This isn't very full. Also, the QR code, if you go to that, it will take you to this page. If you go down to degree resources, it will list out basically everything that you need in order to know what classes you have to take. The first thing is degree plans. That's essentially just going to have all the classes that you need to take in order to graduate. You can fill it out by what you've already taken, and then just kind of are able to see what else you have to take. This is a little bit more simplified than I would say the prerequisite flowchart, which is the second thing, which while is great, it can be a little overwhelming. Essentially, pretty straightforward. If you follow this, you're going to graduate, but something to note, you don't need to follow this completely by thing. You just have to make sure that your prerequisites are met prerequisites and co-requisites are met before, you take any classes, and that's just kind of what this helps with. You can also go and look at course descriptions. Those will also list the prerequisites or co-requisites, but this is just a little bit more appealing to the eye and easier to follow. The other thing is guided electives. If you are in a major that requires guided electives, you can find those on this ECS advising webpage, and it will kind of just show you what classes that they count as guided electives that you can choose to take. So again, if you don't know where to go, it will be the QR code, and that will take you here. Go to degree resources, and it'll have basically everything you need in order to graduate with your major. All you need to know is what degree plan you're on, and will typically be what year that you were accepted, what year you started going to UTD. Now, Galaxy changed. I'm sure you all realize that. So a lot of people don't know what's happening. Now when you go to Galaxy, instead of getting all those little links, you get 3 links. Where do they go? Who knows? But in order to register for classes, you're going to click on Orion. Orion will take you to the Student Center. Once you're in the Student Center, this might look familiar. I think this was used for last year. But you're going to go to manage classes. Your enrollment appointment will be underneath that, and so you're going to go there. You're going to, select the semester, and then you can figure out when you can start enrolling. Sooner the better. You want to get into the classes that you want to get into. If you don't know what schedule to do, go over to a schedule planner. It will take you to a pop-out window. And essentially for course planner, you can select all the courses that you want to take. You can select breaks. So if you have work, or you just really don't want to work from 1 to 2, or you don't want school from 1 to 2 or whatever, then you can put those in. It will generate every possible schedule for the courses that you have selected. And then you can just kind of go through them. Go and then just go and pick your favorite schedule, the schedule that really speaks out to you. And you can send it to your shopping cart. And once you send it to your shopping cart, then you kind of go back to Galaxy, go back to that manage your classes, go to shopping cart, and then you can import them. So then when it becomes your enrollment appointment, all you have to do is just add all your classes, and you can try to get into your classes as quickly as possible. I know it can be kind of difficult, and so just, doing it as quickly as possible. Also, a reminder, if you are a CEE or EE major, and you are signed up for the 2019 degree plan, specifically only the 2019 degree plan. If you are in the 2020 degree plan, you don't, or 2021 or whatever, you don't have to worry about this. It does not apply to you. So if you are on the 2019 degree plan and you did not take ECS 2361, so the ethics class that was originally on our schedule, they have changed the requirements, and you now have to take other classes. You will need to get a social science credit, whether that's, transferring in AP credit, or taking it at community college, or, taking it here at UTD. You need a social science credit. I think it's econ or something. You will take the new CE and EE ethics class, which is 3161. Super easy. I just took it. It's half a semester. I wouldn't worry about it. But you do need to take it. And then since they switched it from a 3-hour class to a 1-hour class, our total hour count was down by 2. So in order to kind of go back up to the total hours that we need, they decided to recommend for us to take a extra 4200 lab. Now, if you are like me and you're currently in the labs, you hate them and you don't want to take any more of them. So I was talking to my advisor about that because I'm not having a great time. And she's essentially said, if you find another elective class, so from the guided electives, or, a class that you want to take that's a CE or EE class, you can do that instead of the extra for 4200 lab. Now, that will be 1 more hour than is required in order to complete your major. And, some people, you don't really want to spend the money for an hour. So they do offer you the option of just taking the 4200 lab. You don't need to. According to what my advisor said, again, I would check with your advisor on just to double check and before you make any executive decisions. Also, I know that next semester, if you are planning on graduating next semester and you haven't taken a 4200 lab, they scheduled them at the exact same time, so you can't take both of them next semester. So if you're also under that ship, you can look into that so you don't end up being forced to graduate after another semester, or you have to take a class over summer. You know, it's just kind of, easier. But again, check with your advisor. I don't want to lead anyone onto a track of not graduating because something that my one singular advisor said. So.
All right, thank you, Julie. Just a reminder again, if that was a lot of information for y'all, the video is going to be recorded so you can stream back and check and see if you need any information. Again, we're going to be on Discord after this, so if you have any questions, come out to reach us there. As for general announcements, though, the shirts are finally in after a year of waiting. So important note, it's for the previously paid members only. So people who paid last year in person in spring, for that spring semester of 2020. We didn't have any shirts for this new coming semester, so it's only for those people. We'll be reaching out again as soon as we have another pickup date. We will figure that out and send that out through all social media platforms for Instagram or Discord, an emailing list. You will know when you're going to get a shirt, or like we will have a drop date and you'll get the information. So keep a lookout for that.
Those are our committees and updates. So if you've missed the sign-in link, here it is again, and we'll give you a little bit of time to do that. Hopefully there was something in there that you were interested in. There is really so much that we offer for you, and I really hope that we will be able to meet you all in tutoring or in one of our workshops, or just through volunteering in one of our committees. Now, before we jump into Discord, I want to thank all of the officers who make everything that we do happen, and that especially includes some of the ones that you haven't heard from tonight. Cody and Rushi are industry liaisons who help us get funding for everything that we do. Shreya and Nuha are treasurer and secretary who have made our slides for today and help us keep our finances from getting out of whack. There are so many people and volunteers that make IEEE a success on this campus. Our amazing tutor team, all of the members of our committees, our industry partners, they all make this possible. And thank all of you for watching and participating. Hopefully the next time that we have a general meeting in the fall, we'll all be together on campus again, and we can be in a room together and not just sitting at our desks looking at a screen. I really hope that you consider joining IEEE in any capacity. If you just come to an event or learn something new, or if you decide to join a committee and start helping your fellow students. And I really encourage you to. For me, I started off just running around IEEE events, taking terrible photos for the events committee. So you don't know where this could potentially take you. And trust me, we have a lot prepared down the line for the fall, and I mean it, and you won't want to miss it. I think that wraps things up for today. If we could move on to the next slide. So if you have the time and have any questions at all about us and how to get involved, join us on our Discord server, which you can join through this QR code, and we'll do our best to help you out. If you've missed the previous code or are watching the recording of this live stream, all the links in this PowerPoint besides the sign-in link should still work. And if you want to contact us or if you have any problems, feel free to send any of us an email and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.